Hey Adam, wake up. You with me? Oh what? You daydreaming about date night? You better start thinking about June 24th. Now there's an important date. I don't know though, with that performance last time, I wonder if you should get a second date. Hear all those rumors last year? You were cheated? When that chuck wrench broke? Next time instead of saying broken chuck key, say time. We had the same run out at the end, and I was 2 seconds later tweaking the last thousandths. You know? How about the one you let me win? Oh yeah, that was me. Seemed a bit easy. Hey, by the way, don't take any shiny chuck wrenches while we're at the bash this year. Can't trust some of them clowns. And that Mr. Lipton, all shine, don't work, and the same for those so-called chuck keys he has to put other people's names on. I hope they give us something harder to indicate true than that round start. I'm letting you know now I haven't put a scroll truck in my lathe since I took ownership of the 4-jaw King belt. You better be bringing your A game. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Turn Right Machine Works. My name is Keith, and we're starting a new series here, and it's we don't know how long this is going to go on here, but we're going to call this part one. Let's call it the Clash at the Bash, Getting Ready, Part 1. All right, there we go. Adam Booth and I have put together a awesome t-shirt campaign like no other, and you can see the big poster here behind me, and I have these small posters right here. Now the big poster behind us we're going to be giving away at the bash, and it's going to be signed by all the hosts that come in from all the different channels, and we're going to have John Mills coming over from the UK this year. We got the guys coming down from Canada and across the United States, and also we've got several coming over from Australia, and it's just going to be a fantastic showing. But we're going to have a lot of signatures on that poster, okay, and that's being made up. It's going to be a 3-foot by 4-foot full-size poster, and all of us are going to sign it. All right. These little 8.5 by 11. This is a letter size paper right here, and this is fantastic. It prints off really nice on satin colored paper, so you don't get the high gloss on it. So it really does. It looks nice. This is a nice size for the average shop. Everybody has things on the wall, so you don't have a lot of wall space. But anyhow, I have this file, and if you send me an email and just label the email poster, I'll put you in a list, and I'll do group sendings, and I'll send the file so that you could print this off yourself. Okay, we didn't get set up to where we can sell this poster and ship it off to you, and you don't have to do anything. You will have to do something, but one will be giving me an email at turnrightmachineworks@comcast.net. It's on my website as well. And because some people really like to have a good quality print like this in their shop, and this is a once-in-a-lifetime print. You're not going to see this one again. All right, Adam and I have been working together on that. All right, now we're going to go ahead and get into the rest of my video. Okay, we're in here. We cleared off our green screen that was letting us do our effects there, and give us some room here. And anyway, what we have here is the engraving attachment for the plasma cam, and I've yet to put this on there and give it a go, and I plan on doing the engraving on the belt with the engraving attachment, and we're going to follow the instructions and get it on and get the engraving done on the back of this belt with this plasma cam. So we got the instructions here for the engraver itself and the fasteners. This is the engraving head that mounts onto the plasma cam, and the hoses and leads and all of that. And so the first thing we're going to have to do, besides get this out of the box here, is go ahead and pull the other accessories off of the plasma cam. It's been here so long a little spider just came off of that thing. Okay. Interesting. All right, let's get going. Okay, first off, we just pop our torch out of here. We'll set that up there. And we've got a couple hanging hooks up here that we can hang the torch up, so it's out of the way. All right, now we need to go ahead, we're just going to pop these springs off here because they hold the pieces on here, the leads that come down. This one will come to the back of that switch there when we pull that off, and this is the touch wire. So we go ahead and we disconnect that clip right there. All right, grab our Allens here, and we need to grab a 7/16. All right, so we reach behind our, and get the 7/16, and we drop the nut, and there's only a couple threads out here on each one of these. Okay, after you pull the outside blocks that actually hold the spring plungers off, then the center plate is actually able to slide out, and then you can undo your two safety stop arc switch leads off of there. Now we can hang this up as well. All right, cool. While we have this off, we're going to go ahead and reach in there. We're going to clean it. Okay, what I like to do for cleaning my plasma cam, yellow areas, blue areas, all those areas, I just go ahead and I take some of this. Of course, I don't want to. I'm not cleaning the whole thing, so I just want to get in here and I just take some orange Zep. That's all I use is the Zep products, and the Zep just really cuts all the films and smoke and all of that that comes from plasma cutting. Okay, and good. Air and the knot and the rag. I'm not squirting it into anywhere detrimental, but it helps dry it, and it also helps evaporate and move the little drizzles and all of that. Really does a nice job cleaning it up. Okay, I brought you in a little different area here, and I went ahead and dumped, I guess it's four nuts, 4 1/2-inch long 1/4-20s, and a spring. All right, so the setup basically tells you to disconnect and everything else. Now it says install the engraving attachment into the carriage in the lowest position as shown before, tightening using the 4 included 1/4-20 bolts and nuts. So we got, you know, we got all 4 of them. They came in the kit. Let me grab the engraver. We'll put the leads. We'll set the leads off there, and we're just going to bring enough of this so that we got it in here. All right, and by looking at the picture, it's in there, and they said the lowest spot. Okay, and they show the bolts coming in from the outside. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and set that back there for right now so I can reach in here and see these. That one's in there. It's pretty close in here. I say needle nose and that's gonna be that's the tough one right there. I might have to go get my hemostats, my 1970 tools. No, we did it. Okay, this one's a little easier, but still got to use these. Okay. I like that, but I like using a little socket. Alrighty, step 2. Attach the valve to torch cable clamp bracket as shown in using the 2 springs normally used to hold the torch cable. Okay, that's the one that they gave us. These are the 2 that would normally are sitting there, and this is okay. And we skip ahead because we would have just went like this and like put it there, but it actually, they want you to create the curve or twist in this thing. We're gonna have to grab okay, and it's on the outside. Like that. Let's twist it one more time here. There we go. Okay, that's how they want it to go. Alright, now we can drop the rest of the lead back here. You have to have the right spiral to the gyro, right? There we go. Okay, now let's go ahead and put the 2 old springs on here. We're going to use our needle nose again. Stress-free. Okay, and let's see, a small hose should loop from the engraver to the valve showing without hitting the top holder, without hitting this. Range through full range. Okay, I got stuff on the table here right now, so that's as full range as I can get there. Okay, we're just going to put this up here so it's out of our way. I like that. Okay. If the hose hits the top of the holder as shown, use pliers to rotate the clamp, but we don't have to. Alright, until a hose is orientated correctly as shown. Alright, attach the hose and wire to the control arm, making sure rotate the wire above the hose as shown. Okay, so we'll do that. So now this will follow up to there. What we're going to do, because I already know from my experience of running the other leads and everything else, you're going to want to move this thing over. Okay. Now there's already, I got that spring there holding that wire on the inside, and we can move that wire afterwards. Okay, so the engraver wire wants to come up here, and got the wire on the top. Here we go. Okay. And I think I'm even going to have it go over the top of that. That looks good. We can always pull a little bit of that out there, but we don't need to. I think that's going to be just fine. All right, we brought the lead down, and there's a little hook up here that lets you hang that lead in. We brought it down comfortable here. We unplugged our controller from the connection for our bypass, and we plugged this directly into the controller here. This lead here runs on over to the electric power over there, which we don't have it plugged in yet, but it said this had to be plugged in before power, so we did that. It said snake in this little alligator clip in and contact it with the grate. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and we're going to have a plate of steel here that we're going to be playing with, and I'll see what I can do about that. But this is pretty comfortable right here. This coming down, plugs in here, takes on, goes over there. Okay, next page. Next page, we did the alligator clip. All right. Unplug the outlet when not in use. Okay, we did that. Connect the engraver to clean, dry supply of compressed air. Must be at least 90 psi. We got that. Engraver should be also oiled periodically. We'll shop for a little automatic oiler, and we'll put it right in at the plug right there, because we don't put oilers in the rest of our system in there. We keep as dry non-oil as we can. All right, attach the spring. So I got the new spring here, and that spring is got to connect to that silver unit right there, and then it comes over and connects to here. But let's see. Move the spring up or down along the hooks until it provides the correct amount of down force. Increasing the down force allows you to engrave deeper or faster. Decrease the down force allows you to engrave lighter or slower. Okay, you can even remove the spring in order to use very, very light amount of down force. However, engraver normally works best with the spring just pulling it all the way to the bottom of its travel range when there's no material underneath it. Okay, so we grab our needle nose and okay, all the way down just means that down travel there. We're gonna go ahead and almost all the way down. And the next one down. It's one or the other. There's no in between there. Okay. Okay, and one last thing. We actually missed this, and this was shortly before we did the air valve. But this little spade connector right there. All right. So now that is connected, and now our system is 100% ready to go. Okay, now we're going to be getting into the adjustment of it. All right, and I'm going to save that for our next video. Okay, that really wasn't that hard to put the engraver attachment on there, and of course we haven't run it yet, so we don't know that that's our automatic spot to put it in. And if so, that would be like whiz bam, and be able to put it up there without actually having to read the instructions, and it takes a little bit of time to show you. So really, I mean, it just takes a matter of minutes to put this attachment on there. Now we're going to go through some settings of what they actually tell us, and we've read through them once, but we're going to be setting up so that we refresh ourselves with that, and then we're going to grab some raw materials that are similar to the brass that I used and the bronze that I use for making the belt. Okay, and we're going to pick an area on the back, and then we're going to draw and design what we actually want to engrave. I'd like to put something there, but then we'll have Adam Booth in 2015 and Keith Fenner 2016, and put it on so that there is plenty of room to go ahead and increase each year that goes along, that there can be a person's name engraved in on the back side, and the year that they were able to hang on to this for the next year. All right, I was blessed with that opportunity, and I know Adam would like this to be in his shop, and it sure looks good in my shop. All right. All right, as far as our shirt campaign, everything will be on the site that I put in the intro, and also I'll put the link up on the video so that you'll see what the link is, and then you can go ahead and link onto it. On our link at the shirts, okay, and in the description for the campaign is the links for sending your photo in to enter on the poster. And like I said, these small posters right here, there is no way to get them mailed. On my Facebook, I have it up there, and some people are just copying it off of there. But if you want at least the full pixels, it does a real nice 8 by 11, 8.5 by 11 letter size. It does look really nice on the satin. This is a satin finish here, or a semi-gloss. And if you had matte finish, it would look really good on a matte finish as well. You don't want the glare on it. That's the main thing. You don't want it to glisten in your face there. You want it to actually just look bright, but not glare. All right. Anyway, email just the Clash at the Bash photo or poster, or just the word poster. Send it to turnrightmachineworks@comcast.net, and I'll put you in a group, and I'll just be mailing out that file back to you so that you can print them off. All right, so everybody can have one in their shop and share it, and also all the information for Barzy Industrial, and his site, and the link for the bash, and the introduction, registration, all of that will be linked in the description, as well as Adam and I both having that link on our Facebook as well. All right, until next time, get it done. How about that one you let me win? Oh yeah, that one was mine. You were cheated. When that check wrench broke, next time instead of saying broken chuck key, hey Adam, wake up. You with me? Or what? You daydreaming about that? Hey Adam, wake up. You there? Or what? You daydreaming about date night again? You better start thinking about June 24th. Now there's an important date. I don't know though, with that performance last year, wonder if you should get a second date. We had all the run out, same run out at the end, and I was still dialing 2000. I wrote it, but I can't read it. See, I'm talking shit right to your face. Hey, I say, son, show you how to do that chuck wrench. Okay, son, now listen to me. When that Mr. Lipton comes up and hands you a shiny chuck wrench, you say no. He's a bad man.